course, that is apologist Wesley Huff there with Joe Rogan. If you've been under a rock and haven't seen this yet, I'd highly recommend watching episode 2252 of the Joe Rogan Experience. Joe Rogan, of course, used to spend a lot of time mocking Christians, parroting points that you would see by Richard Dawkins or our atheism users or others who are lacking somewhat in maturity. Just kind of acting as if the evidence for Christianity was lacking. Of course, that was before Joe Rogan knew what the evidence for Christianity was. That tends to be the case if someone sees it as lacking. They're either in denial or in ignorance. And atheism's already been on the decline. I made a video on that, which does bear that out. But I think with the evidences and arguments for Christianity making it into the mainstream, and as Joe Rogan has the largest audience of anyone alive, clearly Wesley sharing this evidence on JRE is making that evidence mainstream. Atheists and agnostics are going to need to become experts on Christian apologetics. If they walk around with their quote unquote no evidence hats on, well, they're not going to convince anybody, not likely to convince anybody in an environment which has excellent Christian apologetics rising to the mainstream. Let's all pray then for Joe Rogan's conversion and more conversations like this. Christ is King. Every knee will bow. Absolutely.